Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. I'm PurpleRodri. In today's episode, we're actually going to go after a bit of a love story, guys. So today we're going to be exploring the Anju and Kafei side quest. So there's actually going to be a lot for us to do. We're going to have to take care of pretty much every single event before, the final event with Anju and Kafei. So let's go ahead and set up for it. Now, we actually haven't done that much for it, but I can assure you guys, it's still going to be a better story. A better love story than Twilight. This is actually one of the coolest, I would say, side quests in this game. I think a lot of people have good memories of it, regardless if it's because of a significant other or, whatever it is. But let's go ahead and walk inside at 2 p.m. of the first day, because this is where the first events begin to trigger here in the sequence. Now, a lot of you guys might actually already know about these events, and, I'll go ahead and take care of them regardless. I think I will be able to make our way through all of this side quest today. So I'm excited for it. So it looks like the mailman has gone ahead and gave her a letter. Now, this is actually a really big trigger, so it's kind of funny to see this all again, because this is one of the things that really opens up this side quest for us. It really allows us to go a little bit deeper into it. With that, we have already began the whole little Anju thing, and now there's a lot of people that are combined to complete this side quest, I guess you could say. A lot of people are affected by it, so a lot of people's side quests will be completed once we finish this. This is pretty much one of the bigger main ones that we're going to finish off. We're very close to finishing off all the side quests, so this is just going to be one of those that we need to take care of. Now, as I was saying, we have to make sure we stick through every event, so we'll have to be watching, the mailman leaving and doing his thing, and it's gonna take a little while, so sit back and enjoy, guys, and I hope that you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with it. Let's go ahead and talk to her then, and she's actually going to give us a key for a Goron, Mr. PurpleRodri, and now that's actually just a coincidence, because there's another Goron who actually shows up, and he'll have the same name as you. So if you name your character Link, or if you name your character, Rodri as I did, it'll be called Mr. Rodri, or whatever you named it. And he just kind of hangs around here, so it's kind of crappy. We took his keys and we took his reservation, but we did it for a reason, because we actually need it in order to complete all the side questing we've been doing. Okay, let me go ahead and put on the Kafei mask, though. She's like, you're also looking for him. I have a clue that will help you. Tonight at 11:30, please come to the kitchen. So with that, we have triggered another event. She wants us to come to the kitchen at 11:30. And it's funny going back through this again. I've done this side quest so many times. Every time I play through Majora's Mask, I try to 100% it. Now, this is my first time playing through 3D, so I know things have changed a little bit, but, as much as things change, some stay the same. I'm gonna go ahead and actually fast forward time a little bit now. She said 10:30 is when we have to meet up, so I'm gonna go ahead and just fast forward time a little bit. I really love the fact that they made it so that you can skip straight to a time. That makes it so much faster on us. You guys have no idea how much harder it used to be when you only used to be able to fast forward about half a day, and then you would just have to sit there and suck it up and hope that it all came with it. You just have to wait for the right time to come and then hope for the best. You guys could have just seen the Goron sitting there just chilling. That's what he does. This is the Goron that's called Mr. Rodri, that has the same name as us. I kind of feel bad that we kind of took over for him, but it also gave us access to the key, which is pretty good for us. Let's go ahead and actually play the song a little more, though, because I think I might be a little bit behind. We have to play it right around 12, and I think it's at 12 that it'll actually open up for us. So there we have it. Now let's run back to the kitchen then and see if Anju's gonna be here, and see what she's got in store for us. See what she's gonna tell us. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it, getting a letter from a missing person? But there's absolutely no mistaking it. It's clear to me. Please. Here's my letter. Please put this in a post box. So these guys seem to have a lot going on. They seem to be having a little bit of a back and forth. And honestly, you can really see on Anju's face how much this is hurting her. I never realized that they would put so much emotion into a character. But, if you really just think about it and sympathize with her, it must be hard what she's going through. She kind of lost that one guy who was there for her, and she hasn't really heard from him, and he hasn't really explained himself. I guess that could be a little bit difficult, definitely really difficult, especially when they're supposed to get married and all of this is happening. It's a bit of a tragic romance, I must say. I think they really stepped it up here with this storyline. This is just, a little bit of like Romeo and Juliet combined with, Midsummer Night's Dream. It's just a whole mess of things. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and actually deposit this letter, and she's gonna be all super happy that we deposited it in there. There's gonna be a lot having to do with the mailman too, so this is just the beginning of it. With that, guys, we went ahead and put the letter in. So now that that's done, this is actually gonna trigger a bit of a sequence that we're gonna be able to follow up with. So yet again, we're just gonna be, speeding through time a little bit. and getting to the events. I think it's really cool that we do have the chance to fast forward and just get straight to it. It would suck a lot more if we actually had to wait. So let's go ahead and fast forward time a little more then, because the next sequence of events is going to be located here in the laundry pool. Now, it's kind of cool being here in the laundry pool. This is kind of like where it all began. So the fact that we're actually going to trigger something here is kind of funny. You know, this is one of those side quests that are really given to you early on, but you can't really complete it till much later on. And, you know, it's great that we finally reached that later on part of the game. And there we have it, guys. So it's a second day in the laundry pool. Now I actually need to fast forward just a tiny bit more, just to get to where the sequence, you know, begins. It's after this that I'd say it gets a little bit messy. So far, it's been so good. It's been quite simple. But it's once we hand the letter, or once we give the letter to Kafei, that this whole thing just becomes a mess. This is where everything just starts going crazy. All right, so it's right about 3. And you guys should be able to see the mailman coming up and Kafei coming up. So it's just, you know, perfect little bit of timing. He's going to go ahead and ring the doorbell. And that should allow us to sneak up behind the kid, as you guys can actually see. So this is not something that, you know, will happen. You can't actually go ahead and sneak up on this kid unless the mailman gives him the letter as a distraction. So just make sure that you take care of that. Now, it looks like we are in the back of the creepy shop. You guys remember where we bought the all-night mask? So this is pretty much behind it. I guess you could say there's like a little cot here. Somebody's been writing up letters, and we're just gonna sit here and ambush the poor guy. He doesn't even know that we went through those doors, and he's just kind of waiting for us. He's just like, yeah, you know, I hope these guys come here. He's not even gonna know. We're just kind of chilling. You know, imagine if you saw like a young kid wearing the bunny hood just standing there in your room. You'd be like, yeah, what's going on, man? This is a little bit freaking strange. Where is he, though? I think he's still talking to the mailman, but he should be up here before 4. And then, you know, we still have quite a bit to do today. As I said, we're doing the whole Anju and Kafei side quest, so there's still a good amount to do. I hope you guys are having a good day. I like playing through this game at night. As I've mentioned to you guys, I actually just got home from the gym a little bit ago, so it's nice to just, you know, sit down and play a little bit of Majora's Mask to end off my night with you guys. I've been having a lot of fun with this game, and, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. It's much appreciated. I love going through Majora's Mask and, you know, just sharing everything I have to say about it. Kafei should be coming up right now, though, since it is 4. And I hear him. There he is, guys. Let's go ahead and talk to this kid then. And it's kind of funny if you see what mask he's wearing. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy then. Wait, why can't I talk to him? Hello? Do I need to equip one of these masks? There we go.
Green hat, green clothes. Anju wrote about you in her letter. It seems you were looking for Kafei. Can you keep a secret? Anju trusted you. I shall also trust you. I am Kafei.
So there we have it, guys. With that, a big reveal has been opened up to us.
The Kafei we're looking for is an adult. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask, but I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the Great Fairy at her shrine, but on my way there, a man hanging around stole my mask. Well, you're just careless, just like your partner. I was so happy before all this, so excited, I was distracted, and those punks took advantage of me. Oh my, I pity you. I know Anju's worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask. This pendant, give it to Anju.
So with that, guys, we have obtained another pendant, the pendant of memories in this trade sequence. So now we actually have to go ahead and give this to Anju so she knows that he's going to be there, that he's going to wait for her, you know? This is a testament of his love, apparently. It's kind of cool that they describe it in this way. So we've been entrusted with a precious item, and that brings Kafei into the mix of things. Kafei, that is a very cool name. With that, the mysterious youth Kafei has been added to our notebook. Let's go ahead and get out of here then. We still have time to give this pendant to Anju, and once we do that, it opens up a world of possibilities. This side quest is not as hard as it seems. It's just a little bit long, but once you actually get down to doing it, it's actually pretty simple. It's honestly not that bad of a side quest. There's just a lot of characters that interact alongside it. So let me go ahead and just run back to Anju. I'm sure she'll be really happy to see this pendant. You know, I never realized as a kid how meaningful these little things were, you know, that Kafei would go out of his way and do these things for Anju. It's kind of very touching. It's very sweet to say the least, you know, that now that I'm seeing it where I'm a little bit older. So let's go ahead and give her the pendant of memories then. And she's going to be super happy. She's going to be like, oh my goodness, thank you. He is alive. Oh my gosh. You know, he's still there. He still loves me. And we are just going deeper and deeper into the steps here. So let's go ahead and head back. You know what? I believe that's all we have to do for her. She just tells us that she's fine with this, she believes in him, and that she'll be here waiting. And it's kind of funny because she'll wait regardless of anything now that you gave her the pendant. If you hadn't given her the pendant, she wouldn't have stuck around. She probably would have dipped out with her Romani ranch friends and, you know, gotten the heck out of here. But the fact that we gave her the pendant, you know, it really makes her want to stick around. That's a good woman. I gotta tell you guys that. That is, you know, real good on Anju to be sticking around for Kafei, making that promise to the guy. I think it's really cool to see that in this type of game. But with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and just slow down time, or go ahead and speed up time a little bit. I always say slow down. We're gonna go ahead and speed it up. Song of Double Time, because we're going to open up to the dawn of the final day. Now, it's here in the final day that we're going to wrap up some of the last minute things that are going to help us in this adventure. Now, we've kind of knocked out everything that Anju had to do, which leaves it open for us to do everything that Kafei needs to do. So let's go ahead and actually, you know, change things up a little bit and, you know, just mix things up, guys, because we need to speed up time just a little tiny bit till a little bit later here in the final day. I'd say about noon. Noon definitely works because we still have to do the whole Kafei thing. Anju has pretty much been solved at this point. She's willing to wait for him. Now we just need to get the mask back for Kafei to be completely happy and, you know, be all giddy with her, and, you know, we can knock out the rest of that stuff. Now, we're actually going to make our way back to the laundry pool then. I need to talk to the kid and let him know. I need to be like, yo, dude, you know, she said she would stick around with you. And now we can just come around here as much as we can on the final day. Now that we're boys with Kafei, you know, he's like all chill.
Hi, you the green hat kid? I got a message. Now, Kafei, I've known him since he was real little, but he shows up looking like a bratty boy. All it took was one glance at Keaton mask. I gave him that mask a long time ago. I'm not sure why, but I want to give this to you.
So with that, guys, we have obtained the Keaton mask. So this is another mask that has been added to our repertoire. Very nice. And it looks like we have also obtained a special delivery from, you know, from Kafei to give to his mother. Now, there's actually two differences here. We can either give it to the mailman, and he'll give us the mailman's hat, and that'll complete his sequence. Or we can give it to, you know, Kafei's mom, and she'll give us a bottle. So I will be taking care of both of those, you know, throughout this. So no worries, guys. I'll be taking care of it the second time off screen, because you do have to do the side quest twice. You know, you have to kind of, you know, pick your poison and decide who you're going to be giving that letter to, which is kind of funny if you think about it, that it leaves you such a choice. It's like, all right, who are you going to make happy? The mailman and complete his profession forever, or the mom and give her some closure as the world is ending? So it's kind of deep. If you really think about it, guys, it's a bit of a deep, you know, it's a choice. It's a deep choice. But with that, we're back here in Ikana Canyon. And I feel like we actually spent through Ikana. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we spent a lot of time here. Other times I feel like we've been breezing through this place. But let me go ahead and actually run around. Now, we're here to stop the man that stole, you know, Kafei's mask. If you guys know who I'm talking about. He's actually, you know, pretty much the thief that's been stealing everything. He stole the old lady's bomb bags. This guy is just out there trying to make a little bit of money before the world ends. He's trying to, like, jack everything that he can. So we're actually going to have to hide behind a rock here. And as long as we don't get caught, we're going to be good. And as you guys can see, it's our boy Kafei over here.
I found him. He's using this place as a safe just to keep stolen goods. A storage for the thing he's stolen is behind the rock door. Only Sakon can open this door. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He'll come back around sundown.
Alright, guys, so as you can see, he's going to be coming down around sundown. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward time just a little bit. And this is actually a really fun sequence of events that we're about to go through. I'd say this is one of the funner side quests, and it's a little bit different. Not a lot of people, I'd say, got here on their first playthrough of this game. Not a lot of people know what to do at this point in the game. But I actually do. Yay. So this is going to be really fun going through it with you guys. All right, let's see. Sakon should be coming through here anytime soon now. So, you know, once we're hiding over here, make sure you guys hide in this spot. Come here a little bit early, because I know I used to mess that up a lot. I used to, like, pop out a little bit early or, you know, miss my timing. And that's not something you want to do, because you'll have to go through all these events again. But, you know, once you get the events in the bag and you've done them once, they're actually a little bit more simple to do than you guys would expect. So, you know what? Let's just sit back, stretch out a little, and enjoy, because we are about to, you know, rescue this guy's marriage. We're totally helping out Anju and Kafei. We're doing a little good in the world here and there. And I think he might be coming up. I just saw the Deku go away. It's almost about 6:30. So it should be happening very soon that we should be seeing Sakon coming up. That's why I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't come up already. But I guess that gives me a little bit of a chance to prepare us for everything that's coming up, because I'm a little bit worried. once in a while, I'll mess this up, and I'll just hope that, it won't be today. That while I'm playing with you guys, I'll be able to make my way through it. But for real, where the heck is this guy? I mean, oh yeah, it was probably around 7. It's probably better off I didn't speed up that much more. Now, I don't know how much the times have actually changed from the original game, but it should be very, very close. As they said, right around the time the sun comes down is when he's going to come. His storage for the things. There we go. There we go. I see him. Here he comes, guys. He'll come back around sundown. And as you can see, Sakon is coming up really, really close. So it is about 7 when he finally sneaks in. I see this guy, and I don't know. I was getting an angry feeling when I see him because I think what he did to this couple is just so messed up. If you really think about it, he really screwed these people over. They were really happy and excited to get married. And, I mean, I guess the Skull Kid had a bit of a say in that, too. But with that, guys, whoa, the door is like, like heavy metal, like locked down. This guy is hiding some, like, serious diamonds in here or something. With that, though, Kafei has gone in, so it is our time to run in there, guys. Let's go ahead and make our way inside then. And here we go. This is one of the biggest side quests in this game. We have made it to Sakon's hideout, and we are here to save the mask. Ooh, what could it be?
Ah! Look, there's a mask there! It's the sun's mask!
And it looks like he stepped on a tile, and he has triggered a security, a little bit of a security alarm has gone off. So now we're going to have a bit of a rougher time, guys.
Step on that switch!
So this is basically going to let us control not just ourselves, not just Link, but Kafei to figure out puzzles. So let's hope for the best, guys, and I will see you, hopefully, once we make it through, of course. Hopefully, we will be able to make it through. So there's going to be another opening, so we're going to have Link on the top side battling it out, and Kafei on the bottom side doing puzzles. I gotta tell you guys, this is awesome. This is so freaking cool. This was one of the first times that it felt like, you'd really had 2 people, like, playing this. So it's actually really, really simple puzzles. Now, as long as you open up the switch that is the right switch, you'll be able to get through the room. Now, if you put them on the wrong switch, it's going to slow down your time, and it'll make it so that the conveyor belt speeds up the sun's mask. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit of a mess, but you know what? It's pretty easy so far. I don't think it gets a little bit harder till we start pushing through. So as long as we can get Kafei running through all these, we're going to be flying high, guys. I know there's probably going to be some wolves coming up too. That's what I remember. I remember battling a couple wolves, but Kafei is killing this so far. We got this in the bag. All right, let me see. I need to get to the blue one. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to actually move a lot of these blocks around. How the heck am I going to do this? Okay, I need to push this to the side. Yeah, let me push this to the side. We're going to have to make the sacrifice. We're going to have to make the sacrifice, guys. We have to... Oh, mother fudger. I'm just speeding this mask up. I should be able to get this in the bag. But as you guys were able to see, I'm still going to have to move a couple blocks for Link 2. There's the wolf that I was remembering. This is the one I remember. Now, that was actually a really easy battle for us. I'm going to have to move, though. Oh, mother fudger. Come on, I can just pull this block out. Oh, no. Okay, I can push this down, guys. I got this. Don't worry about it. I'm not too worried. And with that, guys, we both need to actually step up into the room. And with that, we have saved it from falling down, guys. Kafei's going to obtain the sun's mask. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. So there we have it. Kafei, a testament of his love. He has obtained his mask. This guy's going to be super excited. He can go back.
There's still time. I must get back to town.
We could have gave you a lift to town, my man. And he is going to be super happy. We could have just gave you a lift on Epona. But, I mean, if you want to run there yourself, I know it's a little bit of a ride, so, you have fun with that, my man. You have an absolute blast doing that. Well, with that, guys, we have finished off Kafei's part 2, so we know that he's going to be meeting up with Anju. But as I said, we still have a little bit to do with the little, card, the letter we obtained from them, because we need to make a choice. So let's go ahead and make our way back to Clocktown then, guys. And it is from here that we're going to continue onwards and upwards, now that we've knocked out pretty much all that I wanted with the Anju and Kafei side quest. Now, it's kind of funny seeing that, everything's just kind of falling apart right now, too. We have 6 hours left before the world collapses, and all they care about is being with each other. Now, we're going to talk to the mailman first. So after I do complete everything with Anju and Kafei, I'll be coming back and just doing the part with the mother, who is going to be sitting there, just getting her milk, doing her thing at that Moo Moo bar where we need the cow mask to get in. So just a heads up for you guys wondering if you should take it to her first. So now he's actually going to be really happy, and he's going to go and deliver it to her. So I guess regardless, they're both going to get the letters. This way we just get, you know, the mailman's hat, and the other way we just get a bottle. So either way, you kind of do have to do both of them. Oh, he's just getting changed. This guy's like totally gonna just, you know, completely get changed before heading out. All right, man, let's follow him along. Let's take a little trek through town to see what this guy would be doing in his last couple hours. It's kind of sad, I would say, you know, if you come back and look at them and realize, you know, when these guys have 6 hours left, what they've chosen to do with their lives. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Some people spend it with their loved ones, others finish up their job, others sing and dance and hope for the best, others probably try to forget that the moon truly is falling and just hope that there's gonna be another day. And I'm you know, that's the people that I'm rooting for. That's the people that I'm playing this for. You know, those villagers that you just gotta help out. You just gotta, you know, finish up the journey for them. That's why I do this, guys. I don't know. I just kind of have like a special connection to Termina, and I really like saving all these characters. I think it really makes it worthwhile. He's just gonna run around, so we're just gonna go ahead and keep following him until we can get, you know, pretty much everything else we want to do, guys. He's actually really, really simple to follow along with. I know it's gonna take a little while, but you know what? He's almost there. He's almost there. We got to cut this guy a little bit of a break. He's probably a little bit tired from running around. I mean, this is all this guy has been doing his whole life. Just, you know, being a mailman, being a simple mailman. And this is the type of stuff that makes him happy. He's really happy about his job. And there we go, guys. He's going to head inside. How can he get inside of the club? I was thinking about that. How is it that this guy is actually available, you know, allowed to get into the club? Is it because he's a, you know, mask salesman? How does this go? How does this work? Okay, so he's going to be inside right now, dropping it off to her. And then once he actually comes outside, guys, is when we will be able to obtain what we've been waiting for. Now, I don't think this is going to take very long, too, because after this, we're going to go ahead and check up on Anju and Kafei as well. So let's just hope that this guy's coming back, and you know what? We'll just go ahead and wait it out, guys. So let's go ahead and wait a couple seconds and wait for this guy to come back. So with that, guys, the mailman has come back out, and he looks a little bit tired. He seems like he is getting the heck out of here as fast as he can. He does not care about anybody. He doesn't even want to stop to talk to us. What's up, man? You're just pushing me out of the way. I'm trying to talk to you a little bit, dude. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. There we go. He can finally talk.
I've decided to flee. I am now free. I can set my own schedule.
So with that, guys, he is going to go ahead and give us the postman's hat. The postman's hat, the only thing it can do is pretty much check mailboxes, and that's it. It doesn't really give us a whole lot more unless they've added something here in 3D that I don't know. And we have saved the, you know, the postman. He has pretty much just been saved. He feels happy as heck. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and check up on Anju and Kafei. As I was telling you guys, this is, you know, one of the saddest side quests that you will probably experience in Majora's Mask. It's deep. It goes to show the love that these two have between each other. So over here, we're gonna have a chest. That's nice. It pretty much just gives you a little bit of rupee before the game's over. It's just like, good luck. And as you can see, we have Anju waiting on the bed with her wedding dress, which is actually really, really dark. Now, we're gonna have to wait out the time in order for Kafei to get here, because Kafei doesn't come until near the end. So I'm just gonna sit here, wait a couple seconds, and I'll be back with you guys once we actually see Kafei coming in. So with that, guys, it looks like somebody has entered the room, and Kafei is here. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left to the end of the world, he has finally arrived to meet his fiancée.
I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago, yes, we were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The mask of the sun and the moon. We are to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time.
Anju, I'm sorry I was late.
Welcome home.
And this is a really great moment, guys. Getting to see, you know, this couple get back together. I think we definitely helped them out. And even our little fairy's excited.
They're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. Let us exchange the promised masks. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witness. Please accept this mask.
And with that, guys, we have obtained one of the hardest masks, the couple's mask, to get in this game, and I'm very excited for that. As I said, they're gonna take refugee till morning, and they're gonna stay here together. Now, we've accomplished everything that we could in this 3-day cycle. As I said, the only other thing that we could change is obtaining the bottle from Kafei's mom, which is something that we're gonna do. Now, I don't plan on being here and watching these guys, you know, go through their thing, so we're gonna play the Song of Time and actually back out of here, and I'll meet you guys once I've gone through the process again, and we've obtained, you know, the bottle, which should be coming up very, very soon. Okay, so with that, guys, on a bit of a brighter note, I'm back here on the 3rd day, and now this time around, we're gonna go ahead and hand-deliver the letter to the older lady, so let's go ahead and enter the club. I know seeing Anju and Kafei is a really touching moment, but it's also a really, really sad one, you know, so there's no point in us dwelling on it too long.
Oh dear, you alright? It looks like this is for this town, you know? All the townsfolk have fled. I'm gonna stay here. After all, the expert I gave my son's mask.
We kind of are that expert. Whoops. We should probably talk to her and be like, yeah, we've kind of found your son. You're good. He's a good lad. You should probably get out of this city, lady, if you want to survive. So we're going to special delivery the letter to her, guys. With that, she's like, oh, priority mail from Kafei. Oh, my goodness, you are the best. With that, guys, we have obtained a bottle, a little bit of Chateau Romani. You know, this is going to give us a permanent magic boost, so we might actually end up using that later on, but who knows. With that, guys, we obtained the bottle and we have finished off the Anju and Kafei side quest, so that's all that we have to do. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. I'm really glad that we were able to finish this up today, and I'm excited to see where the adventure leads us. We're very close to finishing up this game, guys, so you know, stay tuned for what's coming up. We are very, very close. We pretty much have everything that we want, so it's exciting times from here on out. As I said, if you drink this milk, it gives you infinite mana, so you can pretty much just destroy anything you want, run around and go crazy, do your thing. But once again, guys, wow, look how cool that looks. That looks awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.